EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Ben on third and long. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
All day, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger will hand to counter.
Make a play there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep for the end zone. So the long attempt falls in.
How the fuck did we not get an interception right there?
Up 3rd.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Flush to his right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Look at that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why?
Prescott from the gun. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end. But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. Cowboys. Cole Beasley, 85 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. This one complete right side to McDonald. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A 1st down throw for Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
All day.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Point after here coming up. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here.
Why would I want a friendly quit?
We stop just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
What's up, Chad?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Smiley, like second time playing Madden.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've been watching some YouTube videos.
Prescott now on second down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
See what he came out of that time.
Pick up of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about
I kind of wish they'd fix their running game, because I think it's pretty sloppy in this game.
He goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to
see, like that run right there. I don't know if you'll see on the replay or not, but like I had a wide open hole between the guard, and it just wouldn't even let me run between them. It's just like you have to get attached to your lineman.
A second down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
That's stupid.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
To throw is Prescott. He can run for it, and he
Slide.
will. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hudson. Cooper Street.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott buying time to his left.
He's in a blitz to the right.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays.
I like streaming because then you can look over and see exactly.
Really of how he can hurt you. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now Elliott.
Got blocked. What the hell is that?
A short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's
in real life, that receiver's not going to keep on running in the back of the end zone.
Coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
I don't know. I guess he's not necessarily good at any game. Like,
here's Prescott. Trying to improvise. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I threw that high and up, and let's see. Oh. Go figure.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Give me that.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
All day, baby.
Picked off at the 13. And he will score. Touchdown.
I don't think he doesn't like you. He's
Did I just see what I thought I saw. Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, she don't need to stream. She can't play any game for shit.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And fights through one man. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
girl gamers will have to get up shit.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one.
That dude literally ran the same play up and down me, didn't he? But I had a phone call, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, Darnold.
That's not even the guy he threw to, I know for a fact.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got it first and goal at the 7. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trenton Cannon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex.
Yeah, for some reason, Twitch doesn't let me stream.
Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Or it does, but it doesn't. You know when you go for live PlayStation, it shows that red light. It says on air. When I do Twitch, it never comes on.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of
I re-downloaded
in the first half. They've come after him.
Twitch and everything.
Back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Letting one go deep for a noon one.
Yeah, I wish you'd have threw that inbound.
So took a shot on first down, but
you remove your credentials from the PS4. I don't think I can do that all on PlayStation though.
couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Darnold. This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window.
I don't even know if it's worth streaming on Twitch anymore, really.
Had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So they'll
Why in the
come
fuck?
up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. This will be caught at about the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. actually lose a little bit of yardage.
Give me a fumble on that, please.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back at the 2
cool.
now. Here's 2nd and goal.
No. Check. Patriot.
Here's Darnold. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
There we go.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. Here's Myers now.
When I went in your stream the other day on there, it was just lagging.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Jets. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown.
So every time I make a comment before you even responded, like it would have to reload the stream, and I wouldn't even hear what you said.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win.
Isaiah Crowell is all alone. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 63 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
I like how my guy got juked when I held down the strafe. I knew he was going to come inside.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Darnold from the gun. This is caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn and stripped.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Crowell, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And
I'll send you it on Facebook.
The fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And some room to Tavon Austin. He's going to go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off.
Thank you, sir.
He fielded it deep in the range.
I know that guy was trying to pull off way to the left, so I just read what he was doing.
Like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Broken tackle.
Look at that ball.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
To throw on second down is Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep now for Herndon. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Airing one deep for Curse. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a big 32-yard play on third. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Detroit!
Here's Darnold now on second down.
No. This dude's getting fucking lucky as shit now.
Getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Sam Darnold taking it in. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, That's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready?
You got a lot of lucky ass shit on that last drive, too.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the...
That's so stupid. Come up and make the catch like a normal goddamn NFL player would do.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
Just like the animations, dude. It's retarded.
Now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
There's no possibility he can come back from this. Yeah, I had to freaking turn off all the soundtracks. I gotta like cancel every single song so it wouldn't play because I got a copyright strike on my last video. Alright, man. I'll talk to you later.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in.
You're gonna be streaming a lot of Madden when it comes out.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early
I think Madden's what you stream best.
And I mean an early takeaway.
You know what you're talking about. You get at the game.
First and 10
There's a big following.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third.
That's good.
42 yards.
PS4 is better anyways.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
You can play with the Xbox controller on PS4, can't you?
Again to Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
That's stupid shit.
And he'll work his way closer
right there.
To the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
At least he did the right thing there.
They're guessing about where you're going to go.
Can't complain about that.
I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here you go. 26.
Here's Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, I believe that they were in 4-down territory, and that's what they were thinking. But after the loss, I've got to kick the field goal. No way I'm going to go for it in this situation. But you know some of these coaches, they're extremely unpredictable, and they may go ahead and press it.
The offense stays out there.
Yeah, I think they have a problem with like lagging issues too when you do
for it on 4th and goal.
Like controller lag.
Throwing, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you. A huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Looking deep for his tight end. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And give him a gain of 37.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's
give me that.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Yeah, I'd be down to do something like that.
When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off.
Is it going to be a $60 game, probably?
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. He'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle.
It's not bad.
Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
2nd down, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I wouldn't care for Sonic.
He got 29 yards that
Those
time.
games are kind of stupid.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
You want to start labbing together when the new Madden comes out?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
I think me and you have the opposite play styles. Probably work. You're pretty good at the passing, and I'm pretty good at the running. He's not even down. How the fucking play stop?
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they
finally
turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone.
I gotta watch that on there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score.
Are you going to be doing mud, or are you just going to be doing head-to-head?
Now as they will send this one away.
I feel like the bigger crowds for mud, of course, but I don't know.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And
mud is fun because it's a lot of grinding, and if you grind,
2 turnovers to this point.
You can get a really good team.
Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And
then you get those people that
I like that.
just go out and buy thousands of dollars worth of packs.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out.
Strip that shit.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Give me that. Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Go. Picked off at the 45. And he
yes, sir.
Score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The old tip drill.
I don't know, I like playing ranks. It's just normal teams. It's more all about strategy. Like it's all talent level when you're playing ranks.
Just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a 3-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on it, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head toward the half.
Ertz has it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Wentz. And his throw here is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Black. Go.
Wentz to throw again. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A first down for the Eagles. Wentz finding the former Raven Wallace. Looking deep for his tight end.
Can we?
Caught inside the 15.
He's getting old pretty quick.
That time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Back. 20. 81.
Again, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And
I didn't want that.
3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. It's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
31 yards there and a first down.
He keeps on just trying to aggressive catch over the middle with Zach Ertz.
Because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Right back to him on first down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage.
I already know how the game went now,
right
so I'm just
and now the Eagles going to signal
taking
for a
my time
timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Prescott now from the 50. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
We go 47. Go, get out there.
They'll try and run for it on first.
Look at 52. Not only did he block the guy that was right in front of him, he even blocked the other damn guy. He's going for it.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
52.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Because they're stupid.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
But I mean, Amari Cooper is pretty damn good, so.
Prescott on 3rd and goal.
I'll just take my pick.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
I didn't want to throw a pick.
Brandon Graham in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Yeah, Dez had. When Dez entered the lead, he led all receivers in touchdowns.
From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
I just fucking missed that timeout. He can't go on that. Sweet.
And he pulled it. Oh my goodness. It's no
nah, Dez led every single receiver in touchdown when he entered the league.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well,
and he even missed like a season and a half. The only other person that had more touchdowns than him in that time period was Gronk.
And in doing so, sent this one off
Gronk's
target.
tight end.
Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Alshon Jeffrey. Touchdown.
I can't believe that just happened.
Alshon Jeffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the...
We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Can you just go up the hole?
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now.
Yeah, they would never get Amari though if they had this.
Third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Zach Ertz can go out here and just fucking body everyone.
And he's going to get this one.
I can't get a one-on-one with a fucking 6'5" goddamn tight end.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Give me that shit, dude.
There's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
No, you kept on begging me with that little bullshit drag route. Not thinking I was going to pick up on that.
Inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They go to Elliott again.
Can you just get up the fuck out of my way so I can pick up a first down?
Give the tackle that time to
now I'm going to hit him over the top.
They're trying to show that they can run the
He's
ball.
He's going to blitz right in the middle.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On third down, Elliott.
Just kidding. I'm not in a party, so you can hear what I'm saying.
Down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And down he goes.
I got sacked by 3 down line rush.
Michael Bannon in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss.
That makes sense.
And that'll lead to a 4th down.
Are you still vaping, or?
We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to
have you gone back to cigarettes at all?
As we get set for the 4th.
I can't kick field goal for shit.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Incomplete.
Brandon,
you blocked 5 or 6 in the rush before they had
it wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Well, I had my read. I had the post right over the middle.
Nice guy. That was kind of savage.
And I didn't even get to develop on a 3-man rush.
Just incomplete that time. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And he's got it complete to Darren Sproles. Sproles lost.
Well, that wasn't a fumble, but I'll take it.
Cowboys have recovered. So the defense there.
Actually, yeah, that was a fumble. We took 2 steps in the spin.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Elliott, toss right.
There you go, stand down.
Across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Do my
That's
eyes
good.
deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
That's what I have right now is a Joel.
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
You know the field goals are going to be the same in Madden 20?
Now they'll run it
so I might need to start working on that.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that's
game.
Caught by Beasley. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, 41 yards.
I feel like the kicking meter is way too consistent. Sometimes it skips over, sometimes it doesn't.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a
That's on extra points. I just do like medium power, so there's bullshit.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6
on Dallas
points.
no more. Oh, Beasley?
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Yeah, we got to upgrade.
Worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
Got Randall Cobb now.
Get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over,
I like Beasley, but Beasley ain't no Randall Cobb.
Punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Wentz. He couldn't quite
Could have went
hold
for the pick.
Got hit.
Probably when I got it.
Pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. On first down, Wentz. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The hell?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And that
the hell was that?
Incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. They keep the game alive,
Passing
at
looks
least
different.
for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
To throw, it's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Juggling the pole.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Now Wentz again.
Did he really just catch that?
For a late touchdown. So hold everything. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time. Yeah,
because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. If you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
Kind of wasted extra time
back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back.
Maybe you were lagging or
something.
something.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
41's the whip.
Again, it's Elliott. Finding room at the 30.
Get off me, boy.
Take this all the way up to the 30.
That's a game. Antarctica. Oh, Attica. Alright guys, I'm done streaming for the day. Thanks for dropping by, Joe and Chad. Thanks, Joe.